Welcome back to another exciting episode of MCU Insights. Today, we're diving deep into the mind-bending world of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, exploring the fascinating twists and turns introduced in Loki Season 2. From changes to the Kang storyline to the concept of time as a circle, we'll unravel the mysteries that are reshaping the MCU. But before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on the latest MCU updates. Let's jump right in. It appears that Loki Season 2 has introduced some changes to the Kang twist from the finale of Season 1. In the first season, He Who Remains, portrayed by Jonathan Majors, was introduced as a variant of Kang the Conqueror and explained his role in creating the TVA to prevent multiversal chaos. However, Season 2 has apparently altered this narrative. Changes or alterations in storytelling are not common, including within the MCU, as the universe's lore and characters evolve. These changes may be made to accommodate new plot developments or character arcs. Without specific details on how Loki Season 2 has changed the Kang twist from Season 1, it's challenging to provide specific insights. However, it's important to note that the MCU often introduces complex narrative elements and character developments that may require further explanation and exploration in subsequent seasons or films. Fans of the MCU can anticipate that future installments and episodes may shed more light on the evolving storyline, the nature of He Who Remains, and the role of Kang variants in the multiverse. These changes and twists can add depth and intrigue to the overarching narrative of the MCU, keeping audiences engaged and eager to see how the story unfolds. In Loki Season 2, the story begins right where Season 1 left off. Loki returns to the TVA and approaches Mobius and B-15, but they don't recognize him. This, along with the presence of a Kang statue in the TVA, initially suggested that Loki had arrived in a future where another version of He Who Remains, likely Kang the Conqueror, had taken control of the TVA. This implied that Mobius, B-15, and others had their memories erased. However, in a surprising twist, it's revealed that Loki didn't land in a future controlled by a Kang variant. Instead, he traveled to the past. In Season 2, Episode 1, Loki experiences unintentional time slips due to the instability of the timeline branches. This causes him to jump to different moments in the past. When Loki saw the Kang statue, it was actually in the past, and the statue represented He Who Remains. This was a point in time before He Who Remains created the Timekeepers and reset the TVA, erasing the memories of its employees. So, the initial idea of a Kang variant ruling the TVA in the future has been replaced with Loki traveling to the past, where He Who Remains was in charge. And the TVA operated differently before the memory-wiping events took place. Loki's journey into the past rather than the future adds a layer of complexity and intrigue to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The MCU's portrayal of the multiverse and its timelines has often been intricate and occasionally inconsistent, with each movie and TV show introducing its own set of rules. However, Loki's time travel adventures and the revelation that Season 1's ending occurred in the past suggests the circular concept of time within the MCU. This idea of time as a circle, hinted at in promotional posters for Loki, offers a potentially clearer framework for understanding the MCU's multiverse. It suggests that events in the universe are destined to repeat themselves, creating a fascinating narrative structure. This concept gains further weight when Loki encounters Ouroboros in the past, a character played by Ke-Huy Quan. Their conversation in the past appears to influence a similar conversation between Obi and Mobius in the present, reinforcing the idea of time looping or echoing. The notion of time as a circle has significant implications for the MCU. It implies that the return of He Who Remains is inevitable, although whether his intentions and objectives remain constant remains uncertain. This development has far-reaching consequences for the MCU's future. Loki's role in witnessing this circular concept of time could pave the way for the MCU's reboot, potentially leading to story arcs like the Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars. The aim could be to eliminate Kang's variants and ensure the TVA is under responsible management. In summary, the concept of time as a circle in the MCU adds depth and complexity to the narrative, potentially providing a more coherent framework for understanding the multiverse. It also sets the stage for intriguing developments in the MCU's future, including confrontations with Kang variants and the fate of the TVA. The revelation about how time works in Loki and the concept of time slipping have significant implications for the future of the MCU, including setting the stage for the Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars. However, it also suggests the possibility of a shift in villains. In Loki Season 2, Jonathan Majors is set to portray Victor Timely, another variant of Kang. This introduction, coupled with the lingering influence of He Who Remains Despite His Demise, hints at a potential transition away from Kang the Conqueror as a central character in the MCU. This shift in focus becomes more apparent when considering the conclusion of Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, where the Council of Kangs revealed that the Conqueror is now deceased. Loki Season 2 could play a pivotal role in shaping the multiverse saga in the MCU, particularly in Phase 6. Loki Season 2, with its exploration of time and the introduction of new Kang variants, could mark a turning point in the MCU, potentially moving away from Kang the Conqueror as a primary antagonist and paving the way for the rise of a fresh, formidable villain in the next phase of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And there you have it, fellow Marvel fans. Loki Season 2 is taking us on a thrilling journey through time and multiverses, setting the stage for what promises to be an epic Phase 6 in the MCU. What are your thoughts on these changes and twists? Are you excited about the potential new villain on the horizon? Share your theories and reactions in the comments below, and be sure to stay tuned for more MCU insights. Until next time, true believers.